Good evening and welcome to the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm your host, Eric Biancalana, and tonight I'll be bringing you all the action as the Samford Bulldogs face off against yet another difficult opponent in the visiting Baylor Bears. This week's guest will prove quite the challenge for head coach Todd Yelton's side to overcome. The Bears, last season's Big 12 semifinalists, are undefeated in 17 of their last 20 outings and come into tonight's match riding a 4-game win streak. Sophomore forward and Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week Lauren Piercy is as hot as ever, netting 5 goals in her last 6 matches. That's just one shy of her total from the whole of last season. Meanwhile, the Lady Bulldogs are faltering under the weight of an impressively intense schedule. The Dogs are winless in their last 3 games, losing twice and conceding 10 goals in the process. In fact, the Dogs have just one win on the whole of this season, that one coming right here at home a few weeks back as they downed Troy by a score of 2-0. Tonight, the Bulldogs will be looking to their back line and senior defender Olivia Cole in particular for big standout performances, as continuing to ship heaps of goals is no longer an option as conference play quickly approaches. Up next, we've got starting lineups and kickoff, so keep it tuned in right here. You're watching Bulldog Soccer on the Samford Sports Network.
Discovering new things is good. For example, you may discover that the best bank in town
At Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, we believe in service.
Maintenance service, tire service, repair service,
and most importantly, customer service.
We believe in treating our customers with respect and integrity.
while offering all the services you need for your car.
Most of all, at Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers,
we believe in keeping cars on the road, keeping families safe,
And keeping you coming back whenever the need arises.
Good evening, everyone. We are live from the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium here in Birmingham, Alabama. Tonight we've got action between the Samford Bulldogs and the visiting Baylor Bears. We're really excited for this one, folks. We have just concluded the national anthem, and now the teams are getting set for kickoff. The weather tonight, a sunny 84 degrees. Well, sunny just moments ago. The sun is going down over to our left. Bulldogs will be attacking in their white tops, blue bottoms, regular home gear for them. They'll be going from right to left tonight. Meanwhile, the Baylor Bears, in their traditional green and gold, will be attacking from left to right. Our officials for tonight, your referee in the middle, Brandon Marion. His assistants, pardon me with this one, folks, Oladokun Faduyile, Daniel Velez, and the alternate official for this evening is Paul Feinbaum. Starting lineups, Samford Bulldogs lining up as they usually do in their 3-5-2. In goal for them, Anna Maddox getting the nod tonight over Katie Peters. In the defense, Olivia Cole will anchor the center of the back three, and flanking her will be Emily Jones and Virginia McNeil as usual. So Bulldogs remain unchanged at the back. In front of them, Anna Allen and Caitlin Orman will do their thing as Courtney Hendrickson joins them. On the wings, you'll find Ella Baggett and Taylor Borman, and up top, Malkanisha Kelly and Jermaine Siopasenwe. For the Bears, in goal, Sarah Martinson gets the start. Their back line will consist of Emery Kaysen and Lindsey Burns. Playing forward, Precious Akin-Yurige, Ashley York, Sarah King, Julie James, Bridget Hamway, Reagan Paget, and Amanda Hoagland rounds out the starting lineup for the Bears as we are just moments away from kickoff. We'll be waiting for the official to get this one going for us. Bulldogs looking for the results here tonight. They are winless in their last 3. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a difficult schedule. Nothing new really for the Dogs. As the head coach Todd Yelton loves to get the big names, the big schools coming in here and prep his team for conference play, which doesn't begin until the second half of the season. So you can be sure that the Lady Bulldogs will have been tried, true, and tested by the time conference play comes around. We have gotten started here at the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium. Baggett with the early shot. She's got that one blocked, but it will win the Bulldogs an early corner. Goal scoring, of course, been no problem for this Samford side this season. They've got 7 goals in their last 3 games. Most recently, a 3-3 draw with Rice. They fell earlier 4-3 to Auburn here at home as the Bears defense deals with this one, but they will concede the corner kick. Fell 4-3 at home here to Auburn, but scored 3 goals in the process, so the goals have been flowing. Unfortunately, goals against have been flowing as well. That'll be the test tonight for this Samford defense. As this corner kick comes in for the Dogs. That one's in the area. Now here's the shot from Orman. Has that one blocked. Baylor trying to clear it from their own third. Now McNeil can play it back up to the offense. Orman on the ball. She's got the turn. She's going to play a quick one into Taylor Borman. She's got a chance here in the area, and her touch is just a bit heavy. That one will roll out for a Bears goal kick. Bears coming into this one on the back of a 4-game win streak. Their most recent 2 games, back-to-back 1-0 victories, 2 shutouts in a row. So this is a stout defense and a team that knows how to get it done in front of goal. A real big test here for the Dogs this evening. Thornhill for the Bears, battling for it on the far side. She's got the throw in. As we are just under 43 minutes remaining in this first half. A little bit of Friday night Samford soccer. Here's Siopasenwe. Her pass is wayward and intercepted by Caitlin Schwartz. Now the Bears can look to get something going here. Hoagland challenged by Borman, but does win the throw. And here comes Lindsey Burns to take that one. Hoagland and Borman still battling for it. A little bit of help from Courtney Hendrickson. Hendrickson doing more work to clear that one out. Baylor with a succession of throw-ins here on the near side. Ashley York is taking that one for the Bears. Olivia Cole is there. Pardon me, and Allen is there. Ella Baggett giving Sarah King chase. Her ball into the box. Samford allows it to fall, and that one right at goalkeeper Anna Maddox. Anna Maddox, of course, the junior 6-foot-tall goalkeeper out of Warner Robins, Georgia. She's making her first appearance of the evening tonight. Head coach Todd Yelton usually preferring to go with redshirt junior Katie Peters. Looks like Anna Maddox has been preferred on this occasion. Now Baggett's ball finds Kelly, who's just offside. Was looking to put a low cross in there to Taylor Borman, but Baylor back line doing well to move as a unit. Now Sarah Martinson will put this one back in play for the Bears. Baylor Bears off to a great start this year with a 5-1-0 record. Got a lot to live up to as last season they reached the Big 12 semifinals. I mentioned their back-to-back 1-0 victories before coming to this game. Get this, they also faced the NWSL's Houston Dash in the preseason, the professional women's team out in Houston. Lost that one 4-0, but I'm sure still a great learning experience to play against some professional players there for Baylor. Now here's Orman in the midfield, turning and finding Siopa Senwe. Baylor able to win that one back, looking to get something going with the long ball over the top. Now Kelly with her back to goal. She's looking for options. Can't find Caitlin Orman. The clearance from Hamway is wayward, though. Lauren Piercy chasing this one down for the Bears. Comes off her in the end for a Samford goal kick. Lauren Piercy, the sophomore forward for Baylor. She's got 5 goals this season. 5 goals, that's just in 6 games. And that's one less than she scored on the whole of last season. So she's off to a great start. She's as hot as ever. She's actually last week's Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week, so a real threat up front for the Bears. Samford got their own threats up front. Kelly's battling for this one. Able to flick it over number 4, Emery Kaysen. She's still working for it. Now Courtney Hendrickson with a little bit of space. Siopa Senwe wins the throw-in on this near side for the Bulldogs. She's got movement all around her. She's going to leave this one for Taylor Borman. Both sides trading throws on this near touchline. Emily Jones is going to take this one for the Dogs. Borman with the dummy. Her ball towards the boxes to no one in particular. Cut out easily, but that clearance only as far as Anna Allen, and now the Dogs can look to get something going with Virginia McNeil on the far side. Long ball up towards Siopa Senwe. Almost does squeeze through. Hendrickson with a strong challenge. And a clean one in the end, but she does concede the throw. Number 12, Lindsey Burns for the Bears. Going to take this one deep in her own half. Dogs looking to box in the Bears here. And Hendrickson has been called for the foul. A little bit of a push in the back there. I'll give a chance for the Bears to clear out and get the ball into the Samford half. Mentioned earlier, Samford's goal-scoring prowess as of late. They scored 3 in their last outing against Rice. Those 3 goals came in a 6-minute span. And as lovely as that stat is, it was a 6-minute span that was split by halftime. So Dogs got a goal in the 44th minute and then got 2 more in the 46th and 50th, respectively, as that ball does slip past Olivia Cole, but Anna Maddox is there to claim it. Dogs' Jermaine Siopa Senwe actually had a hand in all 3 goals. 1 goal and 2 assists on the evening versus Rice. And it was that performance that named Siopa Senwe the Southern Conference Player of the Week for the week of August 29th. Emily Jones happy to deal with that one. The deflection coming off the Bears player in the end. Referee took a good deal of time to make that call, but it is a Dogs goal kick. As I mentioned, that performance from Siapa Senway got her the Southern Conference Player of the Week for the week of August 29th. That is the third straight Samford Southern Conference Player of the Week. There have only been 3 Southern Conference Players of the Week this season, all 3 of them Samford Stars. In the first week, Katie Peters took that honor. Taylor Borman followed up with that in the second week, the week of August 22nd, with her 1 goal and 2 assist week versus SEC teams Georgia and Auburn. And this past week, Siapa Senway chipped in as well with 1 goal and 2 assists versus Rice. She's up to 3 goals and 3 assists on the season. She actually leads has a shared lead in the Southern Conference with assists. And those assists versus Rice knocked her up to not only the active Southern Conference leader in assists, but the all-time Samford leader in assists, Jermaine Siapa Senway. She's managed that in just 45 matches with the Dogs. So absolutely spectacular from the South African. Got a stoppage in play here. As the Dogs failed to remove the ball from their own half. Baylor's got a free kick just at the top of the circle. And here comes the long free kick into the Samford area. Olivia Cole's up, and she's got the header. She's an absolute rock at the back of this Samford defense. Can't tell you how many times I've watched her rise high and head away the danger as she did just now. Now Lauren Piercy dispossessed by Cole, as I just mentioned. Now her long ball finds Kelly. She's got a little bit of space. A couple of defenders to beat. She's taking on Emery Kaysen, number 4, and she is past her. Got her head up. That ball into the middle is too close to the hands of Baylor goalkeeper Sarah Martinson. Martinson will put it back in play. Both teams looking to settle it, get the ball on the ground in the midfield. Hendrickson with the interception. She finds Siapa Senway. Her long ball is looking for Kelly. Over the head of Samford's all-time leading goal scorer, Malkanisha Kelly. Kelly's on 3 goals this season, knocking her up to 31 all-time. As I mentioned, she is the all-time goal-scoring leader for Samford University women's soccer, and this season has only just begun. So you can expect her to knock that record higher and higher and higher as the season goes on. She is absolutely proficient in front of goal. Now, she's efficient from the flanks as well. She's just a fantastic player that head coach Todd Yelton managed to bring in. Meanwhile, Siapa Senway's got a great first touch. Not quite on the same page as Caitlin Orman or Malkanisha Kelly. Siapa Senway's on it again. She's been lively early here for the Dogs. Just under 33 minutes remaining in this first half. Allen's ball over the top. Goes harmlessly out of play for a Baylor goal kick. Sarah Martinson will take this one. Sarah Martinson leading this Baylor defense through the 3-game shutout streak. They have not conceded a goal in their last 3 games. And they are 32-2-3 when scoring first since 2013. So not only do they have a strong back line, but you don't want them to score first, because when they go up 1-0, they tend to come out on top. Ella Baggett trying to see what she can do about that. She's looking for Siapa Senway inside the area. That one's knocked out by number 22, Bridget Hamway. And, well, pardon me, it's come off a Bulldogs player. Baylor will take this this throw in. Not too much going in the way of offense so far this evening. Just 1 shot on goal apiece for both teams, 1 save apiece for both goalkeepers. Courtney Hendrickson's got it back in the hands of the Bulldogs. Here's Anna Allen. Great run by Siapa Senway. That ball is knocked out, and we got a Samford corner kick. That through ball from Allen was exceptional. The timed run from Siapa Senway, forcing the Baylor defense to knock this one out. Taylor Borman will head over to the far corner to send this one in. In the meantime, before that kick is taken, Caitlin Schwartz is entering the game for the Baylor Bears. Seems like Precious Akinirige has left the field for the Bears. She's opting to go out on this near side as the ball comes in. Siapasenway's up for that one, just over her head, bouncing around in the area. Baylor able to scramble it away. And here's Paget bursting down the sideline. She's waiting for options to arrive in the area. She's got that cross into the box just behind Lauren Piercy, who's looking to keep the possession for the Bears going here. And here she is on the ball again. She finds Hoagland. Hoagland finds James. James is taking a shot. Bit optimistic from that distance. That one will roll harmlessly to the right of Anna Maddox's posts. And her goal kick will get us started here. That's just the second shot of the evening for the Bears. They are first in goals and shots on goal per game in the Big 12, so no fear in this Bears side of taking shots. No fear in putting pressure on the goal. Kelly looking to work space on the far side. She's got a throw in. Ella Baggett's going to come over to take this one. No Dogs players in the box right now. Orman and Borman both now charging towards the penalty area as the cross does come in. Doesn't quite reach Taylor Borman. Malkanisha Kelly looking to keep it alive now. Here's Borman on the ball. That one's cleared out towards Virginia McNeil, who will opt to let it roll out for the throw in. That one squeezes through. Kelly out here on the flank. So dangerous out here, Malkanisha Kelly. Her first touch nearly gets her past her man. Or her marker, pardon me. She does win the throw in. Or, pardon me, the corner kick. Taylor Borman coming over to take this one, as we've grown accustomed to here watching Bulldogs soccer. This Samford's third corner kick of the evening. Borman sends this one towards the back post. I believe that was Baggett. Pardon me. Olivia Cole rising high for that one. Header not on frame, however. Martinson puts this one back in play for the Bears, visiting the beautiful city of Birmingham, Alabama for the first time in their soccer history. This only the second official meeting between the two sides ever. The Baylor Bears ran out 1-0 winners down in Texas last season. The two did meet, or pardon me, a couple seasons ago, the two did meet in a exhibition match last season. Getting the two confused. The exhibition match is the one that took place last season where the Bears won by a similar score of 1-0. So Dogs looking to take this one here at home. Going to be a difficult task, though, as I have been mentioning continuously. Baylor Bears are 3-1 on the road this year, so no strangers to picking up victories away from home. Still deadlocked at 0-0 here, just under 27 minutes remaining in the first half. Neither side getting too much going in terms of ball possession. Both teams struggling to hold on to it. Both teams still jockeying for position a little bit here. Jones taking the throw in from the halfway line. Like we've had a clash of heads there between Caitlin Schwartz for the Bears and Caitlin Orman for the Dogs, but Orman is back up and on her feet easily. Now Olivia Cole and Taylor Borman standing over this one for the Dogs as the Lady Bulldogs begin to pack the top of the Baylor area. Question of who's going to swing this one in. Borman goes short. Cole's going to stay over it. Borman's run comes to nothing, so Cole whips this one into the area. It's a dangerous one. Still not quite dealt with by the Bears. Now they can come away. Piercy charged a good 20 yards up the field before being dispossessed. She had limited options to pass it to. Now Virginia McNeil's on this one. Her ball into the corner is being chased down by Ella Baggett. Will she get there? She does, and she does win the corner kick. Great hustle by Samford's own Ella Baggett to win the corner kick. Ella Baggett, the sophomore 5'8" forward out of Clarksville, Tennessee. She's making her 6th appearance of the season this evening, her 5th start. Snagged a couple of assists already this year. 2, to be precise. This corner kick comes in, dealt with by the Bears defense. Now looks like Paget is going to look to this near side towards Hoagland. Hoagland driving at Jones. She takes a touch on her right for her right-footed shot, saved by Anna Maddox. And it's knocked in. The Bears lead 1-0. The fingertip save made by Anna Maddox, not enough. Well, hold on here. The referee has seen something he doesn't like. And it looks as if the goal will not stand. Center referee Brandon Marion heading over to have a discussion with Baylor Bears head coach Paul Jobson. Jobson understandably not happy that the goal was disallowed. It would appear to me that it was an offside call. So no goal. No goal as we have 24 minutes remaining in this first half. Both teams still locked at 0-0. Anna Maddox doing a spectacular job to get down to make that fingertip save. Didn't quite push it far enough away from her own goal, but it didn't matter as the resulting tap in as adjudged to be offsides by the linesman. And so we'll go again. Bears looking a little more confident since the disallowed goal. A little bit of miscommunication there at the back between Olivia Cole and Anna Maddox. But Maddox does scoop that one up. Anna Maddox last season made 10 appearances and 8 starts for the Dogs as head coach Todd Yelton flip-flopped a lot between her and Katie Peters. Looks like he might be keeping that trend going this season. She only allowed 5 goals on the whole of last year. Emily Jones clears that one on this near side. Anna Maddox only allowed 5 goals on the whole of last year, made 23 saves, 4 shutouts. So as last season, the flip-flopping between goalkeepers was about as much of a mainstay as Samford scheduling difficult opponents. As Paget makes a nice turn, dribbles into the Samford area. Olivia Cole is over to safely sweep that one out of danger. And now Jones will have the throw on this near side. So both Bulldog goalkeepers, excellent players between the posts. And though it did begin to look like Katie Peters might be the preferred option this year, Anna Maddox is in the goal, and she still has her shutout. She still has her clean sheet after the tap in from the Bears was disallowed. Now the Dogs have a free kick just inside the Baylor half. Cole's free kick finds Borman at the second attempt. Borman with a neat move to get inside onto her right foot. Her over-the-top through ball nearly finding this spectacular run of Ella Baggett. Just a touch in front of her. Martinson there to clean that one up. Now the Bears can come forward. They've got a chance here at the top of the area. Allen there to sweep it up. Here comes a shot from the top of the box. Hendrickson there to clear that one.
Bulldogs can step out, get their shape back. We'll see if Pasenwe and Kelly battle for it up top, something those two have gotten so good at. This Bulldog side really fond of knocking the ball long into the feet of their forwards. And when you've got a first touch like Malkanisha Kelly or Jermaine Pasenwe, well, you can trust that they're going to hold on to the ball for you. And when you've got forwards like that that can keep the possession when your defense is under pressure, it just does so much for the midfield and for the confidence of the back line. Kelly looks for Sio Pasenwe. Her first touch gives her a little bit of space inside the area. Challenge is made. And looks like Sio Pasenwe is called for the foul. Both players challenging hard for the ball there. Baylor lining up a couple of subs on the near side, but not before Martinson sends this goal or this free kick back into play. 20 minutes left in this first half. Both teams still deadlocked at 0 apiece. Baylor comes forward here, scrapping for it in the midfield. Does come out wide to Hoagland in the end. She's got options in front of her. Opts to go alone, and Taylor Borman dispossessing her and winning the throw. Taylor Borman doing great work up front in the last few weeks for the Bulldogs and putting in the shift at the back as well. Throw is off the chest of Sio Pasenwe, whose close control is not close enough. Lauren Piercy on the ball now. Weaving, wiggling towards the Samford defense. York plays it out wide. Bears looking to get a cross in. Dogs clear the danger on this occasion, and the Bears will look to reset. Ball played back to Martinson. Martinson surveying her options. No rush for the goalkeeper. The Bears goalkeeper, who might I mention, is in the middle of a 309-minute shutout streak. That, of course, is greater now that this match has began. But coming into this one, 309 minutes without conceding a goal. Real quick here, we've got substitutions for both sides. Jackie Crowther coming into the game for the Bears. Lindsey Burns coming in as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, Corey Sauter checks in for the Dogs as Caitlin Orman makes way for her. Leaving the game for the Bears, Lauren Piercy. Burns just recently checked in. She's got the throw in here just inside the Dogs' half. Also checking in for the Bears, apologies for missing this one, Ariel Leach came in, number 00. That's a strong tackle at the center of the park from Bridget Hamway. Referee is stopping play, and he's asking Hamway to come back and have a word. Looked very strong challenge on Malkanisha Kelly, and looks like Kelly is struggling now. Hamway comes over to speak to head referee Brandon Marion. He's having a word, and the card does come out. It's yellow. So that's a yellow card for the Bears' Bridget Hamway as Malkanisha Kelly receives attention. She's up on her feet, always good to see. Just under 18 minutes remaining in this half. The clock has stopped. Stopped at 17 minutes and 39 seconds left. The Dogs are refreshing themselves with some water as Kelly continues to get checked out. Malkanisha Kelly, an absolute star for this Bulldog soccer team. She is the active Southern Conference leader in game-winning goals with 11. She's also the Samford all-time leading goal scorer and the single-season goals leader. Achieved that mark last season when she bagged 13 of her own. And she finished first team all-Southern Conference last year. Guess that's what happens when you break your university's record for goals in a season. She is coming off here, walking on her own 2 feet, just a little bit gingerly. Entering the game for her is Sarah Smeltzer. Look to get this one back underway. Olivia Cole launches it in the box towards Smeltzer. She's involved for the first time. Corey Sauter is going to take this one out of the air. Comes all the way out to Hendrickson, I believe, whose left-footed volley is adjudged to have taken a deflection. Looking at a Dogs corner kick. It's going to be their 5th one of the evening. Taylor Borman going to take it from this near side. Still a tight one here at the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium, 0-0 with 17 minutes left to play. Bulldogs knocking on the door here. The corner kick comes in, and Baylor able to clear at the second attempt. Now McNeil taking the throw for the Dogs. Cole knocks that one out of play. Bears will have a throw on the far side. Both teams still scrapping to get a hold of the ball a little bit here. Neither team able to put a firm mark on this match just yet. Baylor was close when they knocked in the ball, but had that one ruled out due to offsides. This long ball onto the near side is looking for Borman. She can't quite get there. Now 0-0. Ariel Leach launches that one forward. Bulldogs have the throw, though. Hendrickson sending it into Smeltzer. Smeltzer with the turn. Knocks that one off of Kaysen. Keep the ball in possession for the Dogs. Samford, of course, 1-2-2 on the year. As I mentioned earlier, they're winless in their last 3 outings, absolutely desperate to pick up a W. Conceding goals been a problem for this Bulldogs side. 10 conceded in their last 3 games, 4 against Auburn, 3 away to Rice. Those are holes in the defense that the Dogs are going to be looking to fix up as we approach Southern Conference play. Just 3 more matches for the Dogs before we hit that point. Definite new feel for this Dogs defense that only conceded 15 total in the whole of the 2015 season. To have conceded 10 in the last 3 is quite remarkable when compared to last year. So Dogs certainly look to shore up the back line as the season wears on. Conference play, of course, of the utmost importance. Dogs have 2 straight Southern Conference regular season titles. Won the league in the 2014 and 2015 season, also in the 2015 and 2016 season. Both times knocked off by Mercer in the tournament, but we won't spend too much time dwelling on that. Samford making a substitution. Jermaine Siopasenwe coming off. And onto the field for her, number 19, Allie Laurie. Allie Laurie, the freshman 5'7" midfielder / defender hybrid from Atlanta, Georgia. She's making her 6th appearance of the season. No starts yet for the young freshman, but consistent playing time. Head coach Todd Yelton always happy to put faith in his new recruits. Big recruiting class this year, 10 deep. He mentioned at the beginning of the year that it would be tough for the young dogs to break into the side, but plenty of freshmen getting significant playing time already this season, especially against number 24 ranked in the nation, Auburn. Maya Watford got a good time to show off her skills. Keely Borman actually made the start against Auburn. Allie Laurie, Taylor Meneed also seeing significant playing time. So as many juniors and seniors as there are in this dog side, always room for the freshmen to come in and get some experience, and they've performed well. And so, as usual, future looking bright for the Samford Bulldog soccer. That one is knocked long. Hamway taking her time dealing with it. She's going to look to switch the play. Easily intercepted by Ella Baggett, who's back on the ball now. She's got her head up. She's going to play it forward into the feet of Sarah Smeltzers. Great first touch, great turn. She's looking for the run of Ella Baggett again. And she is going to get there in front of her defender. Baggett's got a chance to cross this one towards the back post. And Laurie just not quite able to deal with that one. That cross just a little bit long, just a little bit too close to the touch line. And we've got substitution. Alini de Lima, the Belo Horizonte Brazil native, entering the match, as well as number 3, Kylie Ross. And making way for them, number 16, Ashley York comes off, as well as number 4, Emery Kaysen. Martinson puts this one back in play for the Bears. Smeltzer's up to challenge for it. Smeltzer wins the header. Now here's Saunders. Baylor charging at the Samford back line. That through ball not quite good enough. Virginia McNeil's there to make the interception. Hendrickson with a neat dummy and turn. And she's got the throw for the Bulldogs. Speaking of the Bulldogs, they've got a substitute coming in. Number 5, Abriela Argueta, entering the match. Ella Baggett's making way for her. Abriela Argueta, actually just want to take a moment to apologize to her for last season. Myself and my co-host pronouncing her name incorrectly for a very long time. Called her Argueta for the longest time until I was sitting in my fiction and film class and she walked in. The professor took roll and the professor asked, "How do you say your last name?" Argueta was the response. So, Abriela, deepest apologies for that one. That is Argueta and not Argueta. The junior 5'4" forward. She's making just her 2nd appearance of the season. She's from Clarksville, Tennessee. She's got yet to make a start in the 2016 campaign for the Bulldogs. Sure, she did absolutely fantastic in that fiction and film class. Great class, by the way. Recommend it. But before I get too caught up in classes, Bears making a substitution. Ashley Thornhill entering the game. And I believe, well, I'm not quite sure who it was that made way for her. Pardon me for that one. Just a bit distracted. Emily Jones taking this throw in at the halfway line. Sarah Smeltzer with her back to goal. She's challenged hard by Leach. Anna Allen making sure the Dogs keep the possession going. Virginia McNeil now has it on the right. She's got space in front of her. She'll take it. Her ball up towards Saunders. Saunders with a neat touch towards Sia Pasenwe, whose quick feet able to keep the ball in the possession. Well, spoke too soon there. That wayward pass to Ashley Thornhill, who's just recently entered the game. She's able to keep it going for the Bears here. Not until McNeil steps in, and when in doubt, kick it out from McNeil. Bears will have the throw on the far touchline. That ball into the box nearly onto the foot of the Baylor striker, but Anna Maddox is out to smother that one. Now Smeltzer up top on her own. She's waiting for support. She's dispossessed. Hamway comes across to clear the danger. Samford making a substitution here. Maya Watford, mentioned earlier, the freshman was getting significant playing time. She's getting some more here tonight with 8 minutes remaining. Making way for her, Courtney Hendrickson coming off. Solid shift from Hendrickson in the midfield. Put some good passes together. Did well to keep possession for the Dogs. Looks like Maya Watford will head up top. McNeil and Cole trading passes on the far side. McNeil's going to launch this one up to her forwards. Does find Smeltzer. Smeltzer's done well to keep it. Couple of swift turns, and she's got possession going here. Lori, no options to switch the play, so she goes back to Jones. Jones knocks it long. James looks to switch the field for the Bears. Bears still in possession. Bears not threatening the Samford goal too much. Well, but as I say that, the cross comes in, and the Dogs deal with it as they have all night. Just that one disallowed goal for offside, the big talking point of this first half as time winds down. We're just under 7 minutes left. But besides that one, can't think of too many significant goal-scoring opportunities for either side, really. A couple of dangerous balls sent in by Taylor Borman come to mind. But besides that one, just that one disallowed goal as Maddox scoops this one up. Jones will get us started again. Baylor back line happy to knock that one out into touch. Bulldogs mounting a little bit of pressure here as the half winds down. They found themselves in the Bears' half more often than not in these last 10 minutes. And Allen comes over to receive the throw in. DeLima's not having any of it, though. She'll knock it back out. Bulldogs on another throw. Now Watford, her ball into the area, doesn't quite have the curve needed. That will be out for a Baylor goal kick. Martinson to take this one. Maya Watford, the freshman 5'7" forward, finds herself out on the wing this evening. She's from Indianapolis, Indiana. And fourth appearance for Maya this season. Definitely one that Samford head coach Todd Yelton has a lot of confidence in. She's seen significant time here against Baylor as well as Auburn a couple weeks back. Had the privilege of taking on the number 24 ranked team in the nation. Tigers showed us why. Knocked 4 goals in here at the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium. Of course, they did leak 3 to the Bulldogs. Did come away with the W, however. Now Sarah Smeltzer dropping deep to receive the throw in. Jones going to deal with this one. Finds Borman. Borman's got options around her. She's got help. Opts to keep it at her own feet. She's going to play it up to the feet of her forwards. Smeltzer not quite able to get there. Borman's second attempt doesn't make it either. And Leach gets the possession back in the hands of the Bears. There's Thornhill up top. She's dispossessed by Jones. Allen's going to knock it forward. McNeil steps in. Now here's Smeltzer. Dispossessed by Ross. Neither team really able to hold onto the ball for too long. Here's DeLima for the Bears. Both sides looking to get possession going. Both sides playing hard off the ball. Plenty of interceptions, plenty of tackles happening out there in the midfield. Anna Allen. Bulldogs happy to turn and send it long whenever they can. As I mentioned before, that's been a staple of this side, really. Coach Todd Yelton happy to recruit forwards with excellent first touches so he can instruct his midfielders to knock the ball into their feet as quickly as possible. And then from there, it's off to the races, really, when it all works right for the Dogs. That flicked on header by Saunders is back to Saunders. She's battling for it. Comes off her eventually. Going to be a Baylor goal kick. Usual game plan that we see from the Samford Bulldogs not quite playing out just right yet. Still 0-0 though, 2.5 minutes left before the halftime whistle blows. Martinson taking her time on the goal kick here. Julie James sending that one long for the Dogs. Cole is up, as she always is, for the header, and she goes down hard. Gets the foul called in her favor, but she's still down here, Cole. Struggling just a little bit. Looks like the referee is going to ask for the clock to be stopped. 1.5 minutes left. So Cole looks to be in some pain here. Trainers have not come out on the field just yet. Still having word with her teammates, making her way to her feet now. Cole going to tough this one out, walk it off. And that's your big leader at the back there for the Bulldogs, the senior 5'10" defender out of my own hometown of Orlando, Florida. She's making her 6th appearance and 6th start of the year. And she's going to stick it out. She is one of the few Bulldog players to not have been substituted at all yet this season. She's got a goal of her own on the year as well, and she's back up. Looks like she's doing A-okay. Thornhill driving forward here. Bears really looking to make their mark on this match. DeLima plays a long ball with her left foot. That's a great one. Now the Bears can put the ball into the box. Cole wins the header, and Maddox is off her line quickly to claim. Confident goalkeeping from Maddox, who has kept the shutout here in the first half. Just 1 minute left. Time ticks away as Watford chases this one down in the far corner for the Dogs. That one is going to roll out for a Baylor goal kick. Martinson happy to let the clock tick away. Martinson been taking a fair bit of time on these goal kicks this evening. She's happy to walk the ball all the way to the center of her 6-yard box. Take a minute to survey the field, take a few steps back. She likes to take it slow, allow the clock to wind down. Just 20 seconds left here. Not a lot of time to get anything going really for either side. There's head coach Todd Yelton showing his foot skills. Time ticks away. We are 5 seconds left. Both teams look like they're happy to head into the break at 0-0. That will conclude the first half here from the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama. Samford 0, Baylor 0. Big talking point of the first half. Bears had the ball in the Samford net until it was ruled offsides by the near side linesman. So both teams holding on to their clean sheet at the end of the first half. We will be back for second half action after the break. But in the meantime, stay tuned for a special story on Samford Soccer's Olympic Star, as well as a couple of stories. The Samford football game recap as they absolutely squashed Mars Hill last week, and reminiscent look back on 175 years of Samford. All that and second half action coming up. You're watching Bulldog Soccer on the Samford Sports Network.
My faith and my belief is what got me here, and that's who I want people to know me as. Not, I mean, you can be a great soccer player, but at the end of the day, if you don't change people's lives through what you're doing, then there's nothing. Just going to the Olympics and representing your country is a big honor. I mean, there's so much that your country has done for you, and there's so much that people have done in your country for you to have an opportunity as a female to play soccer. For us, qualifying is it's more than just soccer. It's changing the face of women's soccer in South Africa. And that was really our goal when we qualified and when we took on this journey, because we didn't qualify for the World Cup, and that was sad. And we know that it was not just for us, but we're playing for our country and just playing for soccer as a whole, women's soccer as a whole in South Africa. We've taken it upon ourselves to realize that if we don't perform and we don't do our jobs, then females and little girls in South Africa don't have role models to look up to and don't have a future in women's soccer. So we understand that that's important. That's what I want to do as going to the Olympics is showing people that soccer is an amazing thing, but there's something greater than soccer at the end of the day.
Motion. Schmidt goes left to right. Hodges rolls that way, throws to Devin Schmidt in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs at the 12-10 mark. Is that fast enough for you? On second down and 5 from the 37, Hodges starts right, comes back left, throws a little slant inside to Andrew Harris, breaks the tackle 30 and down the sideline. Can anyone catch him? Harris inside the 5 and just touched out of bounds at the 4-yard line as Devlin Hodges got it to sophomore Andrew Harris for a pickup of 33. Hodges on first down, looks right, throws left into the end zone. That is caught, touchdown, yes sir. Far side corner, Hodges drilled it in, and it is caught by Tadero Marshall, who has his first touchdown in a Samford uniform.
Just being able to play football, it was always fun to have a great team behind me. They push me every day in practice, during camp to be the best athlete I can be, be able to do things like this. 14 catches, 400 yards is not heard of, from a true freshman in the very first game, no matter who we're playing. So, it was great.
Hodges, straight drop, looks over the middle, now goes in the corner, there is Adams, he hauls it in, touchdown Bulldogs, Hodges to Adams.
I mean, it's the best feeling there is. I mean, we've had a great off season, a great camp, and just finally be able to come out here and play, it's just, it's a blessing.
Straight drop for Hodges on second down. Plenty of time. Now throws over the middle. That is hauled and caught in the back of the end zone. Crossing pattern. Touchdown, Emmanuel over Jimmy. Punt fake left. Now throw it down the corner. Looking for Andrew Harris. Hauled it in. That's a touchdown, baby. Liam Welch to Andrew Harris. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, I mean, we won. I mean, that was the goal, and but it was good to see some guys in some live action. You know, it seems like with school start later this year, we've just been practicing. So we have some good teaching tape for our guys, and the goal is to get a little bit better each week, and hopefully we'll continue to do that.
You can't stop me!
Oh, he dropped it.
Sutherland takes the snap, gives to Quoto, off right tackle, cutting inside the 5, to the 4, to the 1, in the end zone. Yes, sir, touchdown. Drew Quoto, his second of the fourth quarter, and the Dogs tack on 6 more. Samford's 11th touchdown of the night. Every win is a great win. Okay? Every win is a great win. And when you get to where you don't feel like a win's great, you need to quit playing the game. Man, it's been 9 months. I would imagine. What would you imagine? There ain't nothing like being a Samford Bulldog. On a Thursday night after a big win. My team is cock loaded and always ready to blow.
game day brings out the best in all of us. At Regions, every day is game day.
This is Lauren. These are her first roommates, her first car, and her very first health insurance plan, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. Even at her age, she's not taking her health for granted. Her affordable health plan includes a routine annual checkup, apps, and programs that fit her lifestyle. Lauren may be just starting out, but with us, she's already got peace of mind. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you for the first time.
The guy was a legend on the field.
He poured everything he had into this game.
You gotta wonder what he's doing on game day now.
Guys, cupcakes are ready.
Ooh, cupcakes?
Better game days call for better pizza.
Now get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Try our new cinnamon pull-aparts for just $6.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza.
Papa John's.
Discovering new things is good. For example, you may discover that the best bank in town isn't a bank.
Good evening, everyone. We are back here live from the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama, approaching the start of second half action between the Samford Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. First half finished at a deadlock, 0-0 between the two sides. Baylor just 2 shots total on the night, just 1 on goal, while Samford took 5 shots of their own, only 1 on goal for the Bulldogs as well. So not much happening in the way of offense for either team, really. 1 save apiece for each goalkeeper, 4 fouls apiece for each team, no corner kicks for the Baylor Bears. They did present the most threatening moment of the first half when they had the ball in the back of the net. That one correctly ruled out for offsides. But no corner kicks and not a whole lot else going for the Bears besides that one incident. Both teams called offside on 1 occasion each as well. That'll round out our stats for the first half as both huddles get ready to kick this second half off. Reminder to Samford fans that you can keep up with the Bulldogs 24/7 through a variety of social media outlets. Twitter updates are always available at twitter.com/Samford_sports. The official Samford Athletics Facebook page can be found by searching Samford University Athletics at facebook.com, and you can find Samford Sports on Instagram as well as on YouTube, where you can search for the Samford Athletics YouTube channel. You might be watching that one right now. And you can, of course, find them at the official website of Samford University Athletics. That's samfordsports.com. The sun has set. It has cooled down just a touch here at the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium. It is a clear, cloudless night. 81 degrees. That'll drop a good couple degrees as the second half rolls on. Samford attacking from left to right on your screen with their white tops, blue bottoms. The Bears, on the other hand, in their green and gold, going from right to left. Officials are back out, and the officials have given the thumbs up for play to begin. Baylor kicking us off here in the second half, looking to get things going on this near side with Sarah King. Baggett dispossesses her. She's going to turn and send one up the line. Kelly back on the field for the Bulldogs. She's got a couple of great touches and a turn. Sia Pasenwe there in support, but she is ultimately dispossessed. Now Cole looking for options. She's got McNeil. McNeil happy to give it back to Cole. And back to McNeil again. She's going to be looking to dump this one up the right-hand side. Baylor comfortable enough to deal with that one as Hamway launches that one long. Dogs able to just get a little bit of offensive momentum going towards the end of that second half. Nothing to show for it just yet. Do have a significant advantage in the corners department. Borman, who is on the ball now, able to whip in a couple of dangerous ones in the first half. Not a whole lot else going in the way of offense for either team here. Just a minute has passed in this second half. Both teams still deadlocked at 0. Courtney Hendrickson checking 2. She's on the ball now. She's going to keep it after a tough challenge. And she will win the throw. Now here's Orman. Hendrickson back to Orman. Orman's going to send this one in with her left foot. She's got Baggett in the middle, and that one is caught safely by Sarah Martinson, who will let her Bears clear the area before she sends this one long. Now here's Sio Pasenwe with her back to goal. So good in positions like these at finding the right pass or turning and putting the pressure on the defense. Cole's long ball is to no one in particular. Good to see both Cole and Kelly back on the field after each picked up knocks in the first half. Kelly had to make way for Sarah Smeltzer, but she is back. Cole happy to tough that one out, stay on the field. The Bears with a strange-looking throw-in on that far side. Referee's happy enough with it. Now here's Borman in the corner. She's going to whip this one in with her left foot. High floating, hanging up there. Martinson happy to punch it. And Bears able to get that one clear, but only as far as Allen. She's got options in front of her, Allen. And her long ball, not quite threatening the Baylor goal in the way that this Samford side would like. This one out for a goal kick. Anna Allen, have mentioned her name a good few times in this broadcast. The senior 5'7" midfielder. She's from right down the road here, Vestavia Hills, Alabama, her hometown, making her 6th appearance and her 6th start of the season. She is a absolutely pivotal cog in that Samford midfield, doing the dirty work and the pretty work. She's tough tackling and it's a great eye for a pass going forward as well. Now Hamway is over this one for the Bears as they get lined up inside the Samford 18. Hamway will send it in. Bounces around dangerously in the Samford box. Baylor coming out with this one. Up the flank they go. The ball comes into the area, and it is dealt with. Taylor Borman with the header out. Bears can reset, looking to get that ball into the box from the far side of the field. Some nifty footwork there. The cross does come in, and a fantastic header away from, I believe, Ella Baggett, who had to duck, had to strain her neck out behind her, but was able to bounce that ball away from the goal. Looks like it might have been a tough one for her and Anna Maddox, but the two both communicating, and Baggett's header cleared the danger very, very well. Sio Pasenwe working hard inside her own half. Her quick turn earns Virginia McNeil the throw on this near side. Virginia McNeil, the junior 5'6", labeled as a midfielder, but she's been plying her trade on the right side of defense a lot this season. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's making her 6th appearance and her 6th start, so her and Anna Allen both consistent pieces of this Samford team. This Samford back line, which has started every single game together. Olivia Cole in the center, Emily Jones out on the left, and Virginia McNeil on the right. They all have 6 appearances and 6 starts each. So consistency at the back. However, the goals have been allowed especially lately for the Dogs. Looking to shore up the defense, and they've done a great job so far here in this game against Baylor. 39 minutes left in the second half. Still no goals for either side. Got to look at that one as a positive for the Dogs, who have shipped so many in these last few games. Here's Baggett with a defensive header again. Just fantastic. Just absolutely brilliant, but still chance here for Baylor as the half-hearted shot comes in from number 19, Sarah King. As I was mentioning, Ella Baggett with 2 back-to-back, just fantastic defensive headers. She's up high to nod that one away from danger. Danger not gone yet, though, as the Bears have a corner kick. Pretty decent Bears crowd over here to my right, coming to support their girls. It's a long drive from Texas. Referee's seen something he doesn't like there. So it will be a free kick for Dogs keeper Anna Maddox. Anna Maddox, of course, a big part of the fantastic streak that the Bulldogs put together at the end of last season. They got a 9-game win streak. They went over a year undefeated in Southern Conference play, and Anna Maddox and Katie Peters shared what was a 782-minute shutout streak. Yes, you heard that right, 782 minutes without conceding a goal last season. That was the Samford school record by a good 50 minutes, so there's some confident goalkeepers in between the posts for this Dog side. And they will need to be confident as Baylor earning more and more corner kicks as the match wears on. This one comes in, and the header is on frame. Maddox is out confidently to smother that one with 2 hands. And she wants to get things going quickly. Siopa Senway charging up this near side. She's going to slow it down, look for options. She's got a few, opts to keep it herself, and she is challenged and dispossessed by King. Now Paget driving forward, driving at the Samford back line. She's still going, Paget. She's trying to get past Cole. Cole standing her up, pushing her out wide. Olivia Cole standing her ground nicely. Paget does get the pass off to King, who's unable to hold on to the ball for the Bears. Now with the swivel in the midfield is James. She's looking for options. She's got one in the form of Schwartz, who's dispossessed by Borman. Borman's got options in front of her, but that ball a bit heavy. Back to sweep that one up for the Bears is Burns, and Martinson will calm her defense. Tell them, I've got this. Step out, make some room. Martinson once again happy to take her time. She's pressured just a touch by Kelly, and she will eventually send it long. Allen and Orman get up for that one for the Dogs. Hendrickson wins the header. This one bobbling around in the midfield. Paget and Piercy chasing things down at the top for the Bears, and it will be a Bears throw. Throwing didn't quite go as planned. That'll be a turnover. Now the Samford Bulldogs can look to get the ball down at their own feet. Hendrickson looks to do just so. Her pass is a bit wayward. Hamway, the counterpart, or the opposite, I should say, of Olivia Cole. She's the center defender in the back 3 there for the Bears. She's been holding down the fort well tonight, as has Olivia Cole. Neither team conceding a goal as of yet. There are 35 minutes left in this second half, and we are still scoreless as Siopa Senway has committed the foul on this near side. That'll be a Bears free kick. Hamway over this, as she has been all evening, for the deep free kicks from the Bears. Looks like they're going to want to knock this one long into the Samford area, put some pressure on that back line, make that defense get up and make a header. Bears do win that one, but it's only as far as the hands of Anna Maddox. who's happy to get things going quickly in contrast to her counterpart, Sarah Martinson. She punts it. Flick on from Siopha Senwe into the path of Kelly. Doesn't quite find her. But the Dogs are just as quickly as that down in the Baylor defensive third. 34 minutes left as the clock ticks down in this second half. Piercy lays off a nice pass, then curls her run. Baylor coming forward with it now. Schwartz looking for options in front of her. Hendrickson with the tough tackle. She's done that a couple times this evening to great effect. This time she knocks it out for the throw-in. Hendrickson, the sophomore 5'4" midfielder out of Kennesaw, Georgia, making her 6th appearance of the season. Her 5th start. She's got a couple of assists under her belt as well, 2 of them to be more precise. She's been tough tackling all evening as Animatics calls off her defender, says, "I got this," and she does. And once again wants to restart things as quickly as she received it. She gets rid of it. Siopha Senwe up to challenge for that one. Orman looks like she's the closest midfielder to the 2 Bulldog forwards. Might be a new feeling for Caitlin, who's used to anchoring down the Bulldog midfield, but Hendrickson and Allen have been doing it to such great effect this season that Orman has found herself a little bit further forward, and I'm sure she's not too unhappy about that, as she has contributed with goals and assists every so often. Still, though, nothing doing in terms of chances here for the Bulldogs. Have had the ball in this Baylor half a good bit in the second period of play. Olivia Cole is going to look long. Now here's Jones. Jones going to look long as well towards Kelly. Here's Paget on the far side for the Bears. Her ball up. Great, great touch from Piercy. Last week's Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week after a couple of game-winning goals, actually. She's got 2 game winners on the season. Oh, the shot from distance comes in. That one's blocked by Anna Allen. Jones is going to leave it for goalkeeper Animatics. Was just mentioning that sophomore forward Lauren Piercy for the Bears has 2 game-winning goals on the season. She had 3 goals last weekend, so I think I would give the Offensive Player of the Week award to a striker with 3 goals as well. Speaking of a striker with 3 goals on the season, Kelly making a nuisance of herself in this near side corner. She's going to lead the throw in for Ella Baggett. Siopha Senwe showing her quick feet in the corner. She has got a corner kick for her team as Samford 2 substitutions line up. Number 11, Sarah Smeltzer coming into the game, as well as number 19, Allie Laurie. Making way for them is number 14, Anna Allen, and number 8, Malkanisha Kelly, both coming off. Those substitutions happening right before Taylor Borman gets to take this corner kick. Her arm is down and the ball is in the air. We'll see if the Dogs can make something of it. Martinson off her line very, very well there to punch that one clear. But it's only as far as Virginia McNeil, who's going to put that one back into the mixer. Bears able to deal with that one in the end. Bulldogs want to make another substitution here. Number 9 entering the game for the second time this evening. Corey Sauter is coming in. And Caitlin Orman will be leaving the match in her stead. Also, Baylor Bears making a substitution, number 3, Kylie Ross, the 5'7" sophomore defender out of McKinney, Texas, coming in and making way for her, number 4, Emery Kaysen. Samford made 3 substitutions just in the last moment or so here. They've got another one lined up on the sideline. I'll bring that one to you as soon as it becomes official. Meanwhile, the Baylor defense facing their own goal, running towards it, and Siopa Senwe really challenging for that one, and she does win the throw. But she won't get to take it before this substitution can happen. Gabriela Argueta will be coming back into the match. Taylor Borman going to get a little bit of a rest, and Baylor up to more substitution as well. Number 00, Ariel Leach coming in, and leaving in her stead is Hoagland, and also Samford up to another substitution. We've got plenty of changes happening here, folks. Taylor Meneed enters the game for Ella Baggett. Lots of changes, lots of switches happening with 28 minutes left here in the second half. Both sides still searching for that go-ahead goal. Neither have been able to find it as yet. Hendrickson's going to chip that one over the top. Argueta battling for it. Argueta, a player who hasn't featured too much this season. Only one other appearance before tonight, the junior forward. So she's going to be looking to impress this evening, and it would be a great time to do it. Bag a goal, put her Bulldog side up with a late lead against a very, very strong Bears team. I'm sure Argueta would love to say, hey, Mr. Yelton, look what I can do. So she'll be working hard, surely, as will the rest of the Lady Bulldogs. As Burns sends that one long for the Bears into the feet of number 33. That was Paget. Now Sauter can charge up the left flank. She's just got Siopa Senwe, but she does find her. Her first touch not quite tight enough. That one will roll out for the Baylor goal kick, and we've got a couple substitutions, it looks like. First up, Bears sending in Brazilian Aline de Lima as number 16, Ashley York, makes way for her. Samford with the substitution. Aaron Bonner will come in, and Siopa Senwe will exit the field. Number 2, Aaron Bonner for the Samford Bulldogs, the freshman 5'7" forward out of Deatsville, Alabama. Just her second appearance of the year tonight. I do believe her first one was last home game against Auburn. As I mentioned earlier, she's another one of the freshmen getting significant amounts of playing time against very, very difficult opposition. No different tonight, as the Bears are no joke. 0-0, still the score here. Just under 26 minutes remain as this new look for the time being Samford offense comes forward with Corey Sauter, whose left foot pass is just a bit behind Aaron Bonner. But, maybe not the attacking trio we're used to seeing up top. Sarah Smeltzer's up there right now with Aaron Bonner, and behind them, Allie Laurie and Corey Sauter. So plenty of changes being made as here's Laurie. Her dinked ball up the sideline goes out harmlessly for a Baylor throw-in. Jones happy to head that one forward for her team. Laurie fighting forward in the midfield. McNeil joining in that battle. Argueta challenging for it. She does win the header, and it will be a Bulldog throw on the far side. Still just 4 total shots on goal in this game. 3 of them for Baylor, just 1. Just the sole shot on goal from the Bulldogs this evening. They've certainly controlled the ball very well in these last 10 minutes, but still nothing to show for it, not even a stat on the stat sheet for shots on goal. So could be the reason that head coach Todd Yelton is shaking things up, getting some players off the bench and in there to make a difference. Baylor making some substitutions here. Jackie Crowther coming into the game, as well as Ashley Thornhill making way for them. Number 13, Lauren Piercy, and number 33, Reagan Paget. Both of those two coming off the field for the Bears. Martinson standing inside of her own goal as she prepares the run-up for this goal kick. Those of you watching on YouTube right now, feel free to chime in the comment section. Would love to hear from you guys. Tell me where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. Would love to get you guys involved. Definitely happy to give a couple of shout-outs here. Both teams still deadlocked. Just under 23 minutes left in the second half. Olivia Cole nearly had that one nicked away from her, but she does come away with it. Jones has got her head up looking for options in front of her. She's found Smeltzer. A couple of good touches from Smeltzer with her back to goal. Now Lori got options in front of her. Hendrickson, I believe, going to whip that one in towards Argueta. And that ball, there's a dangerous one up into the Baylor box. It's Meneed battling for it on this near side. And she will take the throw. She's got Saunders checking too. And we'll do it again. Plenty of movement in front of Meneed. She finds Bonner. Bonner leaves it for Saunders. Saunders' ball into the box is near Argueta. Argueta's battling for it. Now Smeltzer. Argueta's got a chance. Her shot blocked. And that, the best opportunity for the Bulldogs in this second half. Crowd really getting behind them here. Want to see them make something of this corner kick that they've earned. 21 minutes remaining. Saunders sends in the corner kick. And that one is headed clear and out into touch. This looks familiar. Meneed's going to take the throw. She's got Smeltzer and Bonner making moves in front of her. Smeltzer's on it now. She's got 2 defenders. Does come out with a throw in. A couple fans in the crowd not too happy about that one as Saunders turns, plays a pass towards Argueta in the box. Still nothing quite happening up top for the Bulldogs as they look to reset with Cole. Now to Maddox, whose no-nonsense first-time clearance goes to McNeil. McNeil's touch inside and ball over the top. She's got Bonner and Meneed chasing it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to see Meneed take another throw in here on the near side. Bulldogs mounting some pressure now. Bonner with a touch and turn. She makes the challenge in the area. Looked to nearly have a cleat meet face, but she's up and on her feet again as Lori trying to keep possession. Baylor going to make some changes here. Delaney Davis is coming in, number 5, as well as number 42, Amanda Hoagland. Leaving the match is number 21, Caitlin Schwartz, and number 00, Ariel Leach. Oh, pardon me. Ariel Leach not leaving the field. She is on the ball right now. Tricked me there. Hendrickson is pushed over in the midfield, and she's putting in quite the shift this evening. Hendrickson quietly having herself quite a match on the defensive side of the ball, really on the receiving end of a couple of tough tackles, and given a couple of tough tackles herself as Olivia Cole comes leaping in, winning the header. Meneed chasing this one down the sideline. Where have I seen this before? Meneed applying pressure. This time it does come off Meneed's feet. Baylor going to make another change. Number 4 is entering the match, Emery Kaysen. And leaving to make room for her is number 3, Kylie Ross. Bears going to take this throw from deep, deep inside their own half. And that ball is adjudged to have gone all the way over the line. That was a close call for sure, but Meneed's going to take the throw in quickly. Not going to leave me too much time to think about it. Smeltzer's turning, heading towards the corner. Nearly past her defender is Smeltzer. And we will have yet another Bulldog throw on this near touchline. Lori's calling for it. McNeil's not looking to her. She's looking towards Smeltzer. Now Lori will get it. Couple of good one-touch passes. Now the ball's into the feet of Bonner. And cleared eventually by the Baylor defense. Courtney Hendrickson now with a little time and space. She's going to send a long one. I do think that might have been a shot from Hendrickson, but just floating up in the air, sailed over the crossbar by a good foot or two. Still, no real big chances for the Dogs. Did have the block shot from Argueta. But besides that, chances on goal few and far between right now. 17 minutes left in the second half. Sodders and Davis challenging for it in the midfield. DeLima plays the pass forward. Emily Jones is taking no chances there. And we've got more substitutions coming in here. Reagan Paget, number 33, entering the game once again, as well as number 13, Lauren Piercy. Making room for them, Jackie Crowther coming off. That's number 11. And looks like Ashley Thornhill, number 18, is the other Bear making way. Sauter trying to bring this one clear for the Bulldogs. Bonner with a nice turn to nearly hold on to possession. Hendrickson going to play a first-time ball up forward. I'll tell you, it's a tactic we've seen this Bulldog team put together very, very well and very efficiently in the past. Quick, long passes up to the feet of the forwards. But tonight, the Bears have been prepared for it, and they have hassled and harried the Bulldog strikers from the get-go. And the first touches have been sublime, as they always have. But after that, it's been difficult for the Dogs to put some passes together and create a dangerous opportunity. And plenty of those long balls have been intercepted before they even reach their target. So Bears up to the task. Something we haven't seen many teams handle very well is the quick, long passing, long and accurate passing of this Bulldog side. As Meneed steps in, wins possession back. Bonner turns. She plays a neat one into Sauter. Sauter's got options. She's going to have a shot with her left foot. Takes a deflection and does roll out for the corner kick. More good things happening for the Dogs. We approach 15 minutes left in the second half. Time running out here. Both teams still deadlocked at 0-0. Dogs have a corner kick. Lady Bulldogs making the run in the box as that one floats into the area. Smeltzer's up for it. It's just over her head. And that one goes out for a Bears goal kick. 3 changes here for the Bears. Caitlin Schwartz coming back into the game, number 21. Number 19 also coming in, Sarah King, as well as number 16, Ashley York, leaving the field. Number 77, Alini DeLima. Number 00, Ariel Leach. And number 5, Delaney Davis. So the changes coming thick and fast here. Both sides happy to switch up their personnel more and more as this second half is worn on. do expect head coach Todd Yelton to put in his heavy hitters here as we approach, as we inch closer to just 10 minutes remaining. Would expect us to see Kelly and Siopasenwe and Borman get back into this game. But for now, we have 14 minutes remaining. Pardon me if I caused any confusion there. Now Piercy has got one in the box. She's waiting for more options, and Olivia Cole going toe-to-toe with the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week and coming out on top as Lauren Piercy picks up the yellow card. Olivia Cole definitely feeling pumped up after winning that particular battle, but the referee does want to have a quick little chat with her. Olivia Cole's not quite sure why. I'm sure the referee has his case to be made. Believe what happened there is Baylor forward Lauren Piercy did get the yellow card. If I understand it correctly, Olivia Cole just got a talking to. Both girls happy to play very, very hard, as you would expect them to in a game as tight as this one. 13 and a half minutes left, clock ticking away. Both sides really need to act quickly if they're going to come away with a victory this evening. Still, just 4 total shots on goal for either side tonight. Meneed reaching for that one inside the Baylor area. She can't quite get onto it, but she is applying the pressure. I believe that was Sarah King shepherding that one out of play. Now Martinson can, pick her spot very carefully on the 6-yard line, survey the field very carefully, and grace us with her goal kick. Got a bunch of comments that I have failed to acknowledge. Apologies, folks. I've been flipping back and forth between the stats page and the live stream. Got Stephen Levine, I believe, cheering for Bridget and the Bears. Her Uncle Dewey and Aunt Lissa watching all the way from Maryland. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for listening. Happy to have you, even if you are cheering for the wrong team. That goes to everyone in the stream this evening. And but I certainly wouldn't describe myself as a biased commentator. That's for sure, folks. We've also got Corey Regal watching from more cities that I just can't pronounce. I believe that's Schriever, LA, rooting for Baylor also. Bridget Hamway getting another shout out. This one from JoJo. Hamway, you've got plenty of fans. I'm sure she'd be happy to know that her loved ones and friends are tuning in to watch her hold down the fort against this Bulldogs offense. So far, Hamway has led her back line to shutting out the Dogs. Just 11 minutes left. We've got more fans of Bridget Hamway, this time from Dallas, Texas. We've got a superstar in the center of the defense for the Bears. But thankfully, Carter McManus is tuning in on the road with the Samford football team, watching from Little Rock, Arkansas. Wow. That's Arkansas singular, folks, not Arkansas plural. 10.5 minutes left. Bulldogs have a throw on the far touchline. We've got a MP Crump from Indiana cheering for the Dogs. Thanks. Finally, a couple of Dogs fans in here. Not that I'm biased at all. Ella Baggett getting cheered on from Clarksville, Tennessee, from Averett Baggett. I don't know the relation there, whether it's some sort of family member, but we've got A substitution for Samford before I get too distracted by these comments. Anna Allen is entering the match. And Allie Laurie is making way. We are under 10 minutes left. Neither side have found the breakthrough. It's still deadlocked at 0-0 here. And this one's going to weigh in very heavily as we decide which team has more shout-outs and better shout-outs. This one, we got a Bulldog fan all the way out in Thailand. As a tough tackle occurs at the Baylor baseline, and the referee, no action from him besides to give the free kick. We'll admit that that is a bit surprising. Clock still ticking down. Emily Jones getting the shout out. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Love hearing where all the fans are tuning in from. Very happy to have you all viewing with us this evening. It's been an enjoyable one. It's been a bit of a scrap, really, from both sides as they just duke it out, trying to find that breakthrough. Samford really eager to get another win, and this Baylor side, well, they're undefeated in 4. They know what it's like to win. Meneed chasing this one down. Bears send this one into the box. I'll tell you what, it's quite the multitasking ordeal to read YouTube comments and to commentate soccer at the same time, but we're doing our best over here, folks. The latest addition to the shout-outs, Corey Sauter gets one from Grandma and Grandpa Sauter up in Ohio. Uncle Tony and Andy also tuning in. Thanks, guys, so much for your comment. And Ella's older brother. Apparently Ella wouldn't claim relation to Averett. Sure hope I'm pronouncing that right, Mr. Baggett. But Ella, I'm sure, is very happy that you're tuning in. We've got a stoppage in play here as the substitutions continue. Taylor Borman coming into the match. Sarah Smeltzer leaving the match for her. Got more Bulldog fans in Athens, Georgia. Allie Laurie getting cheered on. Thanks, guys, so much for taking the time to log in and shout out the girls. We can do this all season if you like. I'll be here all year long calling all the home games for the Dogs. Don't want to ignore the game too much here. Olivia Cole is trying to win back possession for her side. Hendrickson getting in on that as well. Just a big battle for it in the midfield right now. Now Cole smashing that one clear as the pressure mounts from the Bears. Must admit, well, Stevie Marie Mullins, Ella Baggett is her absolute hero. She's mine as well, believe it or not. The work that she does out on the wing. Baylor with the ball in the box here. Anna Maddox is out to punch it. She does. She takes a heavy hit in the process. And referee quick to stop play. Maddox is still down. Taking her time standing up here. Referee has asked that the clock be stopped. And just to keep everyone well informed, stopped at a dead 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Looks like we've got some Baylor alums tuning in. Watching from Great Bend, Kansas. And as Anna Maddox is up and on her feet, she makes the third Bulldog this evening to take a hard hit, but get up strong. Gets her team a little bit of a breather. Just 6 minutes left here. Time really running out for either side to find the winner. Got a fan in Waco asking that that the Bears, quote, sick 'em. Believe it's the Dogs that do the sickin', sir. And a big shout out to the Sigma News out in the trucks on the far side. You can see them in the broadcast. They tailgate consistently. They've been here, gosh, every year that I've been watching Samford soccer, and that's 4, just in case anyone was wondering. So that's some dedication. And they're out here every time. And I tell you what, they stay through the rain delays too. And we've had a lot of lightning and rain delays, folks. That is maybe the most dedicated group of Samford soccer fans that I have had the pleasure of witnessing in my 4 years here at this university. Meanwhile, Olivia Cole clearing the danger for the Dogs, only as far as Burns. Just above 5 minutes left. Still not a lot happening. Now Anna Maddox can scoop this one up. Doesn't look to be in a huge rush to get the ball back out onto the field. And Samford lining up 3 substitutions. They'll be coming in momentarily just for the last 4.5 minutes of the match, looks like. Not a lot of time for these subs to make a difference here. Would have expected head coach Todd Yelton to send them in a lot earlier. Would have expected to see them get maybe a good 10-minute run out here towards the end. They will get their chance, though. Allie Laurie getting another shout-out from all the way from Atlanta. Now Maddox has got it. This time she is urging her team forward, playing the ball up quickly. Still, though, Dogs can't get onto it. Baylor haven't been able to do much with it when they have had it. Paget making the turn on this near side. Can't get past McNeil. Hendrickson's got options ahead of her, and she opts to go down the line. Here's Borman. Can she get something going? Her cross into the area. No one in the box. Now Saunders trying to get it to Argueta. Bonner with the challenge. Anna Allen wins it. She's got her head up. She's got a ball into the box, and it's too close to Martinson. Still no time for these Samford substitutions to be made. Ball stayed in play these last few minutes. We've just got 3 left. Martinson happy to let the time tick away. Not a bad result to come here to the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium and keep a shutout, keep a clean sheet. You can add another 90 minutes onto Sarah Martinson's already impressive 309-minute shutout streak, so she'll be very, very close to 400 minutes. Should she keep the Dogs out for these last 2.5 minutes? Burns not happy that the Dogs have the throw, and now the Dogs can make their substitutions. Coming into the game, number 19, Allie Laurie, number 22, Ella Baggett, and number 10, Jermaine Siopasenwe. Making way for them, number 20, Taylor Meneed, number 2, Aaron Bonner, and number 15, Courtney Hendrickson. Finally coming off the field. Courtney put in quite the shift this evening. Taylor Borman trying to wiggle her way free in the corner. Long ball with her left foot. Anna Allen is underneath it. And she's got help in the form of Argueta. There's Argueta with a couple of step overs. Ball into the box towards Borman. Reese Everett giving the shout out to Emily Jones and Devlin Hodges. Giving the shout out to Virginia McNeil. Thanks, guys. Here comes the corner kick for the Dogs. Martinson flails at it. Still bouncing around dangerously in the area. Baylor dealing with it, and it looks like they're going to keep this one in, too, on this near side. Here's Paget trying to keep it, and she does. That one switched to the far side. Emily Jones can't quite deal with it. Here comes Virginia McNeil, and the save is made by Anna Maddox. With one hand, she tips that one up over the crossbar, keeping this one level. There's just a minute left. Big-time save from Maddox in her first appearance of the season for the Dogs. And While that happened, number 00, Ariel Leach, comes onto the field, as well as number 11, Jackie Crowther, for the Bears, making way for them. Coming off the field, Paget, as well as, pardon me, can't see the number just yet. Corner kick is coming in, though. Combination of Manid and Argueta, or pardon me, Sopasenwe and Argueta able to knock that one clear. 30 seconds left. Bulldogs trying to hold on to the 0-0 draw. That one is hacked over the bar from close range, probably hoping that, well, would have hoped she could have done a little bit better there. I do believe that was Burns on the volley. Peachtree City, Georgia is behind Animatics as we close out the second half. That will do it, folks. 4-game win streak for Baylor ends in a draw as the 3-game, pardon me. I am forgetting that the game does not end in a draw here with in women's college soccer. We're going to overtime, folks, and that is some pretty poor commentary on my part to forget that. But the 0-0 draw means that we're going to extra time. Extra time will consist of 2, I'm seeing 10-minute overtime periods. And as you know, the way that it works in overtime, we're playing golden goal. If you don't know what that means, it's first to score wins. That's right, if the ball goes in the net, the game will immediately end. We're going to take a quick break here, folks. But stay tuned for overtime. Coming up, still 0-0 here as we head into the first period of overtime. We will see you on the other side of the break. You're watching Bulldog Soccer on the Samford Sports Network.
Meet Pete and Paul, twins so much alike, friends call them Pete and Repeat. But Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama treats them as individuals. Each gets a health insurance plan designed to meet his specific needs. One is a self-employed entrepreneur, the other working for a large company. After all, no two customers are alike, especially in Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you.
The guy was a legend on the field.
He poured everything he had into this game.
You gotta wonder what he's doing on game day now.
Guys, cupcakes are ready.
Ooh, cupcakes? Better game days call for better pizza.
Now get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Try our new cinnamon pull-aparts for just $6.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza.
Papa John's.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium here in Birmingham, Alabama. We are live, and I am a little bit more composed than I was at the end of that second half. I was completely, I will admit this, completely not prepared for the game to go in overtime. I've been watching too much Barclays Premier League and expecting that one to just end in a draw. But the way that we do it around here is if the game is tied at the end of regulation, we go into overtime. So 5-minute intermission following regulation. You've just sat through that. We're on the back end of that one, so we're going to enter into our first 10-minute overtime period. They're calling this one sudden victory, but us soccer fans out there know that this is golden goal. First one to score wins. The game will end if the ball goes in either net and is not ruled out for offsides, as Baylor has already had that happen to them earlier in this game. And then after the first 10-minute overtime period, we'll head into a 2-minute intermission, and then a second 10-minute overtime period will follow. That one will also be golden goal. If the game comes to its conclusion, if both periods of overtime conclude and the score is still tied, the game will end in a draw. Samford, of course, have already done this once this season. They went 3-3 with Rice last week. As the teams are back out and ready to get started in overtime, Samford attacking from left to right. They're white tops, blue bottoms. Bears attacking from right to left, and they're green and gold, and they're getting us started here. As we head into overtime, I tell you, it's always a long evening as that ball races across the face of the Samford goal. It's always a long evening with Samford soccer, whether it's a lightning delay or overtime. We don't like to go home on time, folks. We like to go the extra mile, give you free soccer, give you some extra time to get some shout-outs in on the YouTube page, which I'm going to admit I might miss because my computer just told me that it's going to force restart in about 10 minutes. So if I stop reading your comments in about 10 minutes, you'll know why. But back to the game out in front of us. Siopa Senwe whips that ball in with her right foot, but it's not got quite the curl on it she would have wanted, and Martinson is happy to hold on to it. Carter, I am a big gunner. Believe me. Southampton is awful, and the team from North London is taking home 3 points. But that is besides the point right now, because the point is Samford Soccer, as Paget is charging up the far flank for the Bears. She's going to whip this one in on her right foot. That's a dangerous ball, and it just is able to run all the way through. Now Schwartz wants to put it back into the area, but her left-footed cross doesn't quite come off. Not able to get her foot all the way around it in that instance, and Anna Maddox will have the goal kick. Anna Maddox, of course, with the spectacular save with just a minute remaining in regulation to keep it level at 0-0. That's one for the highlight reel. Hope everybody got to see it as she tipped it just over the bar as the shot came fizzing in. We're still level thanks to her left palm. Bridget Hamway, of course, getting more shout-outs. Her mom and dad send their regards. They're also big fans of Golden Goal. And the soccer purist in me wants to disagree, but I'll keep that opinion to myself as Kelly, I believe, is adjudged to have fouled on that occasion, but it's going to be about the same position as a goal kick would be. And as usual, Martinson will be taking it. Martinson, once again, happy to take her time putting the ball back into play. She does, though. Still a scrap in the midfield, still a real battle. Jones throwing it in towards Kelly. Her first touch into the space for Siopa Senwe to get on the end of. She's going to send it up towards Baggett. Only able to get up high enough to flick the header on. Martinson all over it again. And her punt does eventually take place. Laurie with a neat touch towards Baggett. Lays it off for McNeil, who plays a ball up into the feet of Malkanisha Kelly. She goes for the nutmeg. She gets the nutmeg again. And if my name was Michael Moy, I would have called that a stanky nutmeg. Michael, I hope you're tuning in right now. Michael, of course, my play-by-play guy last year. I was color for him. I've moved on and believe I'm filling his shoes as Ella Baggett is on the receiving end of a tough challenge from Lauren Piercy. Michael Moy, miss you, bud. Happy to see you last week. Now Olivia Cole has a chance to send a long ball into the danger zone. We have 5 minutes left in this first overtime period. Once again, we're playing golden goal. Martinson's up for it. She's going to elect to punch on this occasion. Defenders didn't quite clear enough space for her in that instance. Michael Moy getting the big shout out from Will Kavanaugh. We got Bulldog fans in Connecticut. We got Bulldog fans in Thailand. We got Bulldog fans all over the globe, but it's Paget who's charging up the flank, and she's past Cole. She's got little help, but she's into the box on her own, Paget. She's still going. Lays it off for Piercy. And, well, she's got her head in her hands, and she knows she should have done better. Her left-footed effort is over the bar from just 7 yards out. And that, I'll tell you, that was the chance, folks, to really put this one to bed. And Lauren Piercy, who's got 5 goals in 6 games this year, was unable to make it 6 goals in 7 games. She just got a little bit too underneath that one. Sends it sailing over the bar. Bulldogs breathe a sigh of relief as it was brilliant work from Paget to break down the flank. And she was calm. She got her head up, and that back pass was really on the platter. Siapa Senway is in the area here. Baylor defense able to deal with that, but was really on a platter for Piercy. Unlucky to have not gotten the proper contact on it, and Taylor Meneed, the freshman, is coming back into the game here for Ella Baggett. Meneed being trusted in some important minutes for the Dogs. 3.5 minutes. Clock continues to tick away. In the first period of overtime, Orman battling to get a cross in. She does win the corner kick. Borman's going to come over to take this one. Do hope I'm pronouncing my B's clearly so we can differentiate Taylor Borman from Caitlin Orman. Of course, another level of complexity added to that one this season as Taylor's younger sister, Keely, is also on the team. So 2 Bormans and 1 Orman. As Taylor whips it into the area, Siapa Senway is up and wins the header, but Martinson is happy to let that one bounce wide of her post. And start your stopwatches, folks. Martinson is preparing another goal kick. We'll see how long she takes this time. Under 3 minutes left in the first period of overtime. Still no goal kick from Martinson. Here it comes. Hendrickson scrapping forward in midfield. She's able to get it forward to Siapa Senway. Meneed chasing this one down. Seen her a lot on this near side in this game. Not quite able to get onto it on that occasion. Orman is in hard, but her pass is just a little bit wayward. King sends it long for the Bears. Cole's equal to the task with the header. Meneed getting double teamed on this near side. And Hemway, able to clear it for the Bears. No one able to get a firm hold on the ball here as Malkanisha Kelly is adjudged to have handled the ball in the midfield. Bears gonna take this free kick inside their own half. Hamway is over it. Couple of subs on this near sideline for the Dogs. They'll be coming in soon. Till then, Hamway's going to go long. James was up there to flick the ball on. I believe this is York on the far touchline. Trying to show off some foot skills. Ends up conceding possession to Jones. There is that long ball forward and the great first touch from Kelly, who is dispossessed in a dangerous area here. Jones has been beaten. That ball's coming into the box. Maddox is able to get a fingertip to it and push it behind the on-rushing Baylor strikers. That was a dangerous low cross. Padgett trying to turn in the midfield, waiting for help, still looking for help, Padgett. She's got Schwartz. Schwartz going to switch fields. The long, high ball, absolutely great pass, but the cross not up to the task, and that's going to do it for the first 10-minute period of overtime here. Both teams still deadlocked. No goals for either side. A little bit more action, though, in that period. Now we're going to head into this 2-minute intermission, and we'll have one more 10-minute period of overtime on the other side of this intermission. Still golden goal when this break ends. Once again, if the second period of overtime reaches its conclusion and neither team has scored, the game will end in a draw. Of course, if both teams score and it's 1-1 and the time ends, the game will still end in a 1-1 draw. I'll tell you what, after watching 100-plus minutes of this game, I think both teams getting a goal is unlikely. Could be looking You're right. So I continue to spout nonsense over here. It's a golden goal, so a 1-1 draw wouldn't be possible. So ignore me, folks. Mute your YouTubes and stop listening to someone who claims to be educated, but clearly isn't. So yes, golden goal. The game would end at 1-0 if a team were to find the breakthrough. Apologies for the confusion that I have been layering the broadcast with. Very much not used to two 10-minute periods of overtime with golden goal. This is outside of the norm. Well, not for Samford soccer or women's college soccer in general, but we've got 15 seconds left in this intermission, and we're going to be back to the action. Bulldogs heading over to their half of the field as the Bears continue to hash out some strategy for the second period of overtime. Both teams taking their sides. The Dogs will be attacking from right to left. They're still in their white tops. Baylor going to be going left to right. We are into truly the final 10 minutes of this match, as it all hangs in the balance here. One goal means victory for either side. Argueta getting extended minutes in this one. She's going to leave the throw for Jones. And she is adjudged to have handled it on that particular occasion. Looked to come off the shoulder, but didn't have the best angle from From my view, going to trust the referee on this one. Bears have the free kick. Siapasenwe's not happy with where it's being taken from. Neither is Samford head coach Todd Yelton, but Hamway is going to get to take it. Referee doesn't seem to have a problem with it. Ball's deep inside the Baylor half anyway, a couple of yards. Not going to make the biggest difference in the world on that occasion. The ball was a little bit closer to either goal. I'm sure the referee would have had Hamway take a few steps back, adjust her placement there. No harm, no foul. Minute and a half has passed in this second period of overtime. Baylor has the throw on the far side. They do get the ball into the Samford area, but Olivia Cole is able to mop up the danger. Still on the back foot here are the Dogs as the shot comes in from, well, that must have been a good 25, 30 yards, and it just lobbed right into the welcoming arms of Anna Maddox. Now Lori pushes one out wide for Argueta. Argueta has options in the area. She's got a defender to beat. She's onto her right foot. She's looking for help. Tries to leave it for Saunders. Doesn't quite come off, and the quick pass from Paget is unable to find Hoagland. Samford making the substitution. Anna Allen's coming into the match. Caitlin Orman is heading out. 7.5 minutes left. Bulldogs been playing a lot of soccer lately. I mentioned earlier they went the full 110 minutes against Rice last week. They're going to go the full 110 again, it looks like here, as Paget's clearance knocks off the hand of Emily Jones. No call there from the referee. A little bit more ball to hand than hand to ball. Argueta puts in the tough challenge on this near side. Paget trying to make something happen for the Bears. Only able to knock it out of play. Under 7 minutes left. Now Siapasenwe showing her footwork. She's going to open up the field to Virginia McNeil. McNeil happy to go long right away. That ball's going to come right back to her. Hendrickson and Allen trying to hold on to it in the midfield for the Dogs. Hendrickson finds an outlet pass to Jones with a little bit of space on this near side. Long ball is looking for Argueta. Not quite on the same page on that occasion. Lori challenging for it. Hendrickson lobbing it forward. Easy stuff for Hamway. If the Dogs are going to press on and find the winner, it's going to take more than a harmless ball up. Hamway will be happy to deal with that all day and all night. Saunders just shoved off the ball at the pivotal moment there. As I mentioned earlier, my computer has forced itself to begin updating, so I can't see any comments at the moment. I don't think that my computer should have the power to choose when it updates on its own. That should be something that I decide, but it looks like we're on our way to a iRobot type future. Maybe something out of Terminator, maybe a little Skynet. My computer starts making decisions for me. That's not okay. But off topic, as the ball is sent high into the area of the Baylor Bears, Argueta up challenging for that one. Lori's going to take a volley on her left foot. It bounces off the post, and it's in. Lori's got the goal, and that's it, folks. That's game. Allie Lori's left-footed volley bounces in off the post. Golden goal means this one is over. Samford 1, Baylor 0. That's full time here at the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium. What a superb left-footed volley from Allie Laurie. Outside the area, in off the near post. Sarah Martinson, not aware of where her posts were, not able to judge that volley properly, and it just sneaks in past her. No dive, no attempt to make the save there. Sarah Martinson really certain that it was going to go just wide, but it snuck in, and it's the freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Hasn't made a start all season. She's got the game winner against last year's Big 12 semifinalists, Baylor. And that's it. That's the game. Bulldogs win 1-0. My computer's still updating itself. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks so much for all of your comments. Hope to see you all again back at the next Samford home game. I'm going to wrap things up here this evening. Just want to take a minute to thank the crew, my boss, big man Jonathan McAfoose, Director of Digital Media here at Samford. Here for Samford Athletics. Colton Bassett, thanks for your work down on the sideline this evening. Dirk Haldewang, thanks for laughing at most of my jokes up in here in the booth. And a big shout out to Ethan Sanders working the camera up top, bringing you all the action. Thanks so much, everybody. Your final score here from the Samford Track and Soccer Stadium. Samford 1, Baylor 0 in the second period of overtime. That's going to do it for me, folks. This has been Eric Biancalana bringing you all the action. For God, for learning forever, for Samford University. You've been watching Bulldog Soccer on the Samford Sports Network.